Oh yes, Mzansi, welcome to it. You've heard the conversation. We've been excited, so much so that we had to dive straight into the kitchen right now and prepare you to embark on a culinary journey to combine the Sweet-Zesty ClemenGold flavor with succulent richness of perfectly cooked salmon, fresh Tenderstem broccoli, and the comforting creaminess of mashed potato. Wow. Okay, so Abigail is here in the kitchen, as well as Abs, who's going to be joining us from his conversation. And we're going to dive into this recipe right now to honor the legacy of ClemenGold and its remarkable 20-year anniversary. Can you believe it? Firstly, Abigail, how are you doing?
I'm fine. I just arrived.
Yeah, you just arrived. Perfect timing. Of course, I want to maybe ask if Abs could also join us in here for this one, coming right from the conversation. Oh. Let's talk about this recipe. Firstly, there's a lot of excitement around this. I've been on the ClemenGold journey as well and seen so many beautiful things about not only the production of this, but everything involved in its process, which I want to talk about. But before we get into that, let's talk about this recipe right now. What are we making? Because it sounds incredible.
Yeah, so it is. So it is a salmon dish, but the most important ingredient is the beautiful ClemenGold.
Yes.
Which is juicy and fragrant and flavor, and the fish is just lovely and sticky, and it goes well with the soya and the garlic. ClemenGolds go well with anything. I mean, just like, look how juicy.
I know, you just got here and you couldn't even resist.
I couldn't even resist. I haven't had breakfast. Okay, so first up, let's put the, so you can use salmon or trout. You can actually use any kind of fish. Okay. But for something special like this, the gas is on, is just to gently pan fry the salmon. Okay. So my trick often is to, everybody doesn't want skin that sticks, you know. Yes. So I take little pieces of greaseproof paper, chef style, and then I pop the piece of fish on that in the pan, and it doesn't stick. What? And you get a perfect chef style piece of fish. Nice. But today I'm going to just hope that it doesn't stick. Okay, while you're doing that,
I'm going to chat to him as well, because there's so much I want to find out more about. And firstly, how proud are you right now, man? Seeing your product in the kitchen being made with a recipe like this, this goes above and beyond the expectation you had. Beyond just selling ClemenGolds, I see an entire world erupting from this. Was this the expectation at the beginning?
Well, you've got to keep your feet on the ground and reach for the stars. Yeah. Well, small beginnings, but really it's grown. We almost have 12,000 people involved in producing, employed, bringing this fruit to the market. Yeah. So thinking about the communities where we grow it, and everybody involved that is required to get it here, really makes me proud to be part of this family. Yeah. And the Willys family, and then internationally, we sell it into 40 different countries. Mm-hmm. And the success of what we've achieved in Willys, we're managing to roll out. And after 20 years, it feels like the beginning.
That's crazy, but I can see why internationally it's taking over and obviously gaining such a positive sort of association, because, like you said, the peelability, the taste, everything about it is incredible. On top of that, I was so lucky enough to go on one of the journeys to see from start to finish how this all comes together. Mzansi, let me tell you, it's not just about ClemenGold. It's about the people behind it. I see women in this space being educated in farming degrees in ways that you can't even imagine, and their families being supported all the way, and all through this, all through this fruit, you see an entire community growing around this. And this was the impact that I saw firsthand while going through this process. And I've got to say, it gave me so much pride knowing that just purchasing something like this and enjoying it has such a feel-good factor, because it has so much impact around the country that, for me, that's enough to celebrate, man. Give it here, bro. Sorry, I'm getting so distracted right now. I'm forgetting that we actually have a recipe going on here.
Exactly.
Where are we at the moment here?
So I've made the salmon, but I just want to say is that never be scared to undercook your salmon or your trout. Or, other fish, maybe it needs to go kind of a little bit less, but the flavor and the delicacy of the trout, it's so beautiful. So, you can just cut through, I have lost a little bit of skin. That is perfect, you know what I mean? It's like just seared. Okay,
yes, cool. Perfect. So, all right, what's the next step for this one?
So now we've got a little bit of butter. that we're going to brown off a little bit. There's nothing wrong in using the same pan as well.
Keeps the
and
flavor,
if you want
right?
to do it as well, you know, you can grill this fish as well because it's so delicate.
Okay.
Okay, and then what I've done is I've mixed a little bit of corn flour with the soya, which is fabulous.
Okay.
Okay, and then some garlic.
So does this kind of create some sort of a, is this the broth or the flavour, the sauce to it?
Exactly. And then maple syrup or honey or golden syrup. Is that off? You see how hot? That's cast iron pans are the perfect thing to cook, and I absolutely adore them. And then I'm going to ask you to cut 2 of those special babies.
You don't need to even cut these because they're so simple, but I can just kind of peel it open, right?
But that's what's so fabulous about a ClemenGold is actually when you first enter it, it's that peel.
It is.
It's just like gives you a sound.
The aroma fills the whole
Look how beautiful this is.
It's almost like, I know this sounds weird, but you could almost just like a little colonia of this stuff. It really would work. Right, so you've got half of that.
And you can also cut, because look at this. I mean, I just want to show you.
They've actually cut
This is when you get that colour.
Oh!
That juice, the squeeze. I mean, just look at this juice.
Instagram look, eh?
Yeah.
You see all the colour on the inside.
Just the best. And, you know, I know that I didn't actually know before you told me that ClemenGold's 20th year. It's Taste Magazine's 20th year in September.
Wow, got to have a joint
so we need
party.
to talk.
All right.
Okay, and don't be shy. And there we go. Can you see?
I believe there's not just ClemenGold that's in the family right now. I believe you've actually extended the offering. Is that correct?
Yeah, we've got the LemonGold.
Okay.
That is a seedless, juicy lemon.
Yeah.
Very good for cooking. It's slightly more sweeter.
Okay.
And then also the HoneyGold.
What?
The HoneyGold is a grapefruit.
Okay.
A sweet grapefruit that doesn't leave that bitter taste in your mouth.
Oh,
Okay.
And,
I haven't had one of those yet.
and on top of it, if you cut it, the best way to eat it is cut it in wedges, and it's perfectly designed to fit into your mouth.
Oh, wow.
Say no more. I'm going to have to get in on that as well. Abigail, would you like one as well?
Yes, I would love one, yes.
For yourself. This reminds me of like being at school, you know, where like halftime game, you get some good nutrition in. Also acts as like a little gum guard, but
Especially with rugby coming on. That's so
what on
sweet.
earth? 100%. There's no bitterness whatsoever. A beautiful balance of sweetness to this, but not overpowering at the same time.
Perfect.
I love this.
Breakfast.
How
A
delicious.
recipe, a kitchen infused with ClemenGold. I mean, come on, this is like heaven right now. Honestly, I am salivating but excited at the same time because I'm going to get a box of these and a box of everything else. Abs, thank you so much for coming through and serving us. This has been incredible and exciting.
Fantastic.
Abigail, thank you for serving us with the recipe that
Absolutely.
is absolutely
I mean,
fitting forward.
just look at that.
Look at that, Mzansi.
And you know what I would do is I just put the mash in there and eat it out of the pan.
Say it no more. If you love this dish as much,
a bit of sorbet.
Yes.
if you love this dish as much as we did, obviously, as well as just making it, then head over to Expresso.com right now to get the entire recipe. For that one, I think we can celebrate. Job well done. Great stuff. Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.